We have never been short of things to say about the royal family, with a history of controversy, divorces and shock deaths.
But did you know these 12 royal secrets? 12 royal secrets that shocked the world. Elizabeth I's love life has always been the subject of great speculation.
She is alleged to have died a virgin. She was known as the Virgin Queen, but was also rumored to have many lovers.
She ascended to the throne in 1558, but she never married. Royal bombshell: how Queen Mary begged King Edward not to abdicate revealed. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's secret Cotswold hideaway. King George's 9 sons failed to marry a respectable woman to produce a legitimate heir.
The future King George IV managed to marry, but the sole child of his loveless marriage died childless in 1817, and this started a succession crisis.
This prompted George's sons into marrying European princesses in order to conceive the next heir, which was eventually won by Edward, Duke of Clarence, King George II's third son, who in 1819 fathered the future Queen Victoria.
King George IV ascended the throne in 1820, but the new king did not get on with his wife and was determined to keep her off the throne.
George took Caroline to court for adultery and believed the public would side with him, but the public instead rallied behind Caroline.
The couple's relationship was strained and full of controversy, no less when news of their engagement was announced, and Prince Charles responded when asked if he was in love by saying whatever in love means.
News of their infidelities were made public, and Diana famously told a global audience, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
How the Queen has secretly perfected world's most difficult job revealed. The secret promise Prince Harry made to the Queen King Edward VIII had to abdicate the throne when he fell in love with American divorcee Wallis Simpson.
A king's marriage to a divorcee with a living ex-spouse would have violated civil and religious law, so he was forced to step down from the throne, and Queen Elizabeth's father, George VI, inherited the throne.
The younger daughter of the Queen, Princess Margaret, had many love conquests. She started an affair with the married Peter Townsend, but Margaret refused, and in 1960 she married the photographer Antony Armstrong-Jones, who she ultimately divorced.
The year 1992 was referred to by the Queen as her annus horribilis, horrible year.
In 1992, 3 of her 4 children made steps towards ending their marriages, and the Great Fire of Windsor Castle devastated much of the Queen's castle.
The world was shocked when Prince Charles announced he would marry Camilla, the woman he had loved since before his marriage to Princess Diana.
Camilla chose not to take the title of Princess Consort when she married Charles, even though she had the right to.
Robert Jobson wrote in his book Charles at 70, Thoughts, Hopes, and Dreams, this book's exclusive insider source of the story, had been spot on, that Camilla, when married, would not take the title HRH, the Princess of Wales, even though it was her right to do so, as it could be insensitive and cause hostility with Diana, Princess of Wales, in mind. Princess Beatrice's new boyfriend, Edoardo Mapelli Mosey, is not without controversy. It is believed Edoardo was still living with his ex-wife Dara Wong when he started dating Beatrice.
Wong and Edoardo shared a 2-year-old son. In 2005, Prince Harry sparked controversy when he went to a costume party dressed as a Nazi.
The royal family were forced to go into damage control after the publication of Harry's choice of costume, which upset politicians, pressure groups and religious leaders.
In recent months, Meghan has been the subject of many headlines, accusing her of being a difficult royal, tensions with Kate and hostility with palace staff.